Touchdown, back on road. Counting money, man, you know how it goes. Hit the VIP and tell my to strike a pose. Hop in mode, just touchdown, back on road. Counting money, man, you know how it goes. Hit the VIP and tell my to strike a pose. Hop in mode.
Today's episode of the Barcode Podcast 414 is sponsored by Tony B's Steak Chips, beef jerky that crunches like a chip and tastes like a 5-star steak. Use promo code The Barcode for 25% off at eatsteakchips.com.
Yeah, I gotta give you your flowers, man. I appreciate you coming to the Barcode Podcast. If y'all don't know who this is, y'all better ask somebody. This is Mr. KINGSBY. Legendary coach, legendary out the mill, 414 all day. And if y'all don't know, this is Tyson KINGSBY father, my first AAU coach. Y'all got to show love to the OG, man. Come on, man, Mr. KINGSBY. Thank you so much coming to the Barcode Podcast, baby.
Bob Miller, I appreciate the respect, baby.
Yeah, for sure. Now I'm going to start off with this, though, Unc. And I think I told you this before, actually, at your house.
Okay.
I was mad at you when I left the Young Lions. And
why was you mad, man? Talk to me.
I feel like you knew we had talent, but I don't think you trusted. Yeah, I don't think you trusted us because we did a lot of local tournaments. We did a lot of local tournaments.
Yes, sir.
And it hurt my feelings at the back then. And the reason it hurt my feelings, is because you instilled the confidence not just in me, but all the players we had on that Young Lions team.
Oh yeah.
I had the vision of us coming up together in AAU. So,
yes, sir. That's right. That's a fact.
Yeah. I want to tell you that, but you know I love you to death.
Well, how was you mad at me though? All the stuff I did for you, but I understand that too because we really had a great relationship, me and the players, man. You know, y'all was like my son, man. And I really treated y'all like that, man. And I did all I could to install in you guys, man, good confidence, let's say confidence and good character, see, because talent can get you to the top, okay? Yep. But character keep you there.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that I tried to install on y'all, man. No doubt.
Yeah, for sure, Unc, and you did. And what I mean, when I say I was mad, I was talking about far as traveling, like New York and Kentucky and all these places.
Right.
I'm like, dang, Mr. King, you don't believe in us, man? But things happen.
I did. What happened was, we had a few other teams, and we had the opportunity to. You remember we took second place that year.
Yeah.
But we was top dogs everywhere, man. And for some odd reason, man, Marcus broke down on us a little bit. And what's his name? The big boy that played for Marquette, he got off on us, man. Novak or whatever his name was. It was somebody like that.
Yeah.
But and what I was looking for is a first place coming out of Milwaukee so that we can go, even though, man, we had the top players in the city, man. And I still say that to this day, man. Couldn't nobody touch y'all, man, with a 10-foot pole, man.
Yeah, for real.
Y'all was the real deal, baby. For sure.
Yep. Now, before I really get into basketball, though, I've been knowing you for a long time, but it's maybe a lot of people that may not know you. I want to know a little bit about your upbringing. Where are you from? Like, where was you born?
Well, I'm actually from Magnolia, Arkansas, man. We came here, back in the 50s, of course. And I've been here ever since then, but I came back visiting, married for 52 years, same woman, 8 kids, man, 54 grandchildren, and things just been really coming up for me. 39 years teaching in MPS, along with security and all the other stuff. In fact, I did 30 years at the Summerfest, man. I was the security supervisor over the whole North region, and I brought a lot of the kids there, man, to do a little work during the summer, man. to keep them up with the fashion that they all wanted to carry.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all cats go crazy over some $300 shoes. And I kept telling y'all, man, get you a pair of shoes that cost $40 and you have $260 in your slide. But y'all didn't want to give me, man. Fashion, man. But that's okay. That's the way of the world, baby.
Yeah, that's how it works. That's how it go. That's how it go. So you move here. When did? Because I know you coached at Sierra Sky. When did coaching start for you, though?
Wow. In fact, I think it started probably when I was about 15. Man, I had some young brothers in the hood that was real talented, man, as well as myself. I was still in high school. But I would take these young cats would follow me, man, to the playgrounds and watch me ball. And they wanted to participate. So I put together a little team, man, and from now on, man, coaching became one of my interests. And I just want to continue to give back, man, and just see young brothers, man, just move to the top, baby. That's how it go, man.
Yeah.
You see a brother down, you're supposed to do what?
You said say it again?
And pick him up.
Yeah, pick him up.
So, yeah, there's no doubt about it, man. So, but you know what? In Milwaukee, there's such a case of jealousy and envy, and like in the other cities, they would take the top players in that particular city, and they would work with the coaches that was with them, and they would win a lot, man. But with us, it was kind of hard to do that, man, because everybody just didn't have that connection with them to upbring kids out of the best kids out of the city.
Yeah.
So we battled each other all the time.
That's one thing about Milwaukee. It seems like we in competition, like with each other, and I don't know why is that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, a good thing about that is that I heard a quote from Malcolm X, and he said the only thing that he hated about white people is that they made us hate each other, and that's been a fact all the way from the Willie Lynch theory, and the different shades. And all that came to a conclusion where, even come from the house Negro and all that other stuff, man. But it was something that was a plan, and it was something that stood for some time. And until we get it together, man, it's just gonna be like that, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that. Now, when you first got into coaching, though, was it difficult for you? Did you have to go through a lot of racism, or did y'all do it the traditional way where y'all fundraise for the team?
No doubt about it, man. First of all, when you come in the other venues, it was a strike against you right away because you came in black. And I recall they giving one of my players a technical. He wasn't but 10 years old, 10, 11 years old, man, because he raised his fist up, man, when he got fouled. Not meaning in derogatory, but he just did it, just like, wow. You know how sometimes we be caught up in the moment, man, and we raise our fists at things, but we really don't mean, nothing out of character with it. But it's because sometimes we emotionally move like that, brother.
Yeah, exactly. Especially a 10, 11-year-old.
Oh, 10, 11 years now, you got to teach them how to keep them guns in their holsters, man, So it's funny, man. I did a funeral. Let me share this with you. I did a funeral. I ain't going to tell who it was, but I did a funeral not too long ago, man. And everybody in the church had a pistol, man. It was unbelievable, man. And then I had to correct the brother. Upbringing is very important for you young men now to bring your kids up. Because if you don't teach them etiquette, man, they'll fall for anything, man. They will fall for anything. Remember that, man.
Yeah.
So always stay attached, man. Always stay attached to them young ones, man, because they need you more than anything, especially the father.
Yes, they do.
We not only become husbands, but we become a house band. Can you dig it? So we, and that's what it is, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what,
Damn, yeah, it's just so deep, and
yeah, man. That racism was unbelievable, man. Years ago, my mother snatched me because I drank out of a fountain that was for colored people, man. And it's unbelievable. And it followed me, man, all my days. I never understood it, but I can still see her kind of begging, don't hurt me. So there's a lot of stuff I went through, man. A lot of stuff, man, where I can recall in college, man, nobody in the classroom failed. Everybody white passed. I never knew anybody white that didn't pass a class that I was in. And I'm talking about they was dumb as doornails.
yeah, dumbest doornails,
Oh man, I gave a test one time. They asked us to expose some things to them about your character and everything. So I gave them a black IQ test. Then nobody passed it. I had on that, what's a crib? What's your slide? Different things like that, man. And nobody passed the test. So that's basically what we had to go through until we adapt unto the way that they was teaching us. Can you dig?
I can dig it, That makes a
Yes,
lot
sir.
of sense. And you made it, You made
Oh
it.
yeah, man, I made it. 70 years old, I ain't complaining about nothing. I
70,
got my
bro.
I got my 3 scores and 10, and by
Mhm.
strength, I'm gonna reach 80.
Yeah, that's a blessing. That's a
It
blessing.
is,
So
man.
many
But the
moments.
blessing is to see you and what you doing now, man. I'm so proud of you guys, man.
Thank you, man.
All of y'all, man. I look back on when y'all was little snotty nosed boys begging for extra milks and stuff, on the trips. But look at you now, man. God bless you, brother.
Man, thank you so much, Kingsby. For real, I do. Come on,
Yeah,
we
y'all.
chop it up. I
Oh,
appreciate you.
we chopping up, man. Y'all one of the few, man, that understood, man, the fifth commandment. See, it's a fifth commandment. The first commandment given with the promise was to honor your mother and father.
Yep.
That's why you see so many gray-haired people walking around here. We wasn't perfect, but we followed the directions of our parents,
Yes, we did. Yep.
and we let them go. Amen.
Yeah. Amen. For real, you right,
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I like to say, man, I'm old spiritual dude, man.
Yeah,
We prayed, did we pray before we did anything, right?
man.
Y'all didn't even understand that. I was like, oh no, you gonna pray for you eat this sandwich, man.
Hey,
Somebody might get choked and die.
yeah, exactly. And we didn't understand the prayer at the time, but you remember that chant? Young
Woo.
lions, what time is it? It's time to get live. It's time to represent.
Wow, man. When y'all came in there, y'all was blowing their mind.
Yeah.
Some white folks had never seen nothing like that before. And y'all wasn't smiling and yes. It was about taking care of business. But you was respectful, man. Etiquette,
Yeah.
so important, man.
Yeah. And that's why we give our hat to you, Mr. Kings, because
Man, I thank
you
God for
and
you.
the coaching staff, y'all instilled that in us. Why you
Yeah.
think we turned out the way we are? Everybody just think I'm just so mean off the court, But when I'm on the court, I'm
Oh,
crazy.
nuts. Oh, man.
Mm. But let me ask you this though,
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Let me ask you this,
Mm-hmm.
So you coached a lot of talent. You was
Oh,
the
yeah.
head coach at Sarah Scott. You seen a lot of talent that you coached on the AAU level and middle school.
Mm-hmm.
When you crossed
You
all
probably
that,
never gone for the job to Coach Medina.
no.
We didn't take his name. Yeah, that was funny, man. But I couldn't leave the middle school because
Exactly.
that's where it starts, man.
Yeah. How was it coaching middle school, man? All the talent that came in and out of
Goodness,
Sarah Scott, man.
man, the talent it was unbelievable, man. Zarif was the first star.
Who was?
Zarif, yeah, man. Zarif was something else, man, but a lot followed behind him, man. I'm trying to go back. It's but I remember you, Q. Remember I got you up that one game. I went to check you out in elementary. Saw you knock down 30. I was like, who is this cat right here, man? He's mine. And what was the young brother that played with you now?
Carlos.
Carlos.
Carlos, man, Lil Los.
Carlos. Yeah, yeah. But
Los.
yeah, man, we had some wonderful times, man. And man, some of the players that came out of there. Did you shoot better than Willerton, man?
I don't know. I'm gonna let you be the judge of that, coach.
I'll tell you what, boy, it was some shooters coming. I know a lot of them cats probably, if they see me on there, like, oh man, Mr. Keezy. But listen, man, I saw you and we played a Afrofest.
Okay.
Remember Afrofest, and we were playing like the firefighters. And Q hit 9 threes in 3.5 minutes. Man. This is mind blowing. You drove everybody crazy, man, and you just went nuts, man. You throwing your fists up, slapping the floor. I said, look, keep getting him the ball. But somebody didn't give you the ball no more, and I ain't gonna say what it was. But you hit nine threes, man, in 3.5 minutes.
Don't Plies got that tape? I need that. Or
Yeah,
Tyson.
I'm gonna have to get that tape to you, man.
Come on, man. I need that.
But the great thing was that I didn't lose a game, man, for like 9 years.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable. The talent just was rolling in, man. And not only were you guys good ball players, but y'all were students, man.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all made the grades, man. And that helped me. Y'all helped me by listening.
Yeah.
Believe.
Yeah.
Believe.
Now, was it? Now I know you left Sarah Scott. You was coaching there for a long time. Was there a reason why you left, Unc?
Well, the reason why I left is because it was coming time to retirement, man, and I saw some younger brothers, man, that was like at Hopkins, and I said, "Oh, let me catch a few of these young brothers." Even though it broke my heart to leave Sarah Scott, man, because we were starting to branch out, and they were moving teachers and stuff all around. So I chose Hopkins, but I did 20, I think 21 years at Sarah Scott, man. Somewhere like that, man. It was awesome, man. And just wow. Being able to see and look back on some of the things I done, man.
Yeah.
It amazed me. But see, I was taught that way.
Yeah.
So that's why it's so important, though, man.
Mm-hmm.
But man, and and you still handsome, dude.
Thank you, man. I ain't got no cut, man. Thank you, man. You know what I'm saying? Black don't crack.
You thought you the best looking cat. Willathon did too. Will thought he was pretty, man. I could go. I could go naming them cats, man. But so happened, when I see you, Will's name always pops in my mind, man.
Mm-hmm.
What's that little guard name? That little quick dude played with y'all from Sarah Scott. I forgot his name. A lot of them cats went over to play pro ball and stuff, man.
I don't know, Unc. I was Grand Avenue. Remember, you was trying to get me to go to Sarah Scott. Remember, I was just coming
my best to get you, man. But you was like, Coach, I'm gonna play for you. I said, well, that's all right with me.
I wonder why did not come to Sarah Scott, man.
I don't know, man. I ain't talked with your mom and everything, man. I think you was kind of connected with that coach. I forgot his name. But he was man, please.
Yeah,
you know where the coaching was, man.
Nah.
And it was just great. It was just great, man. I look back on that team with you and Marcus, and, man, all of y'all, man. And what's my boy name? Remember DeMarcus, the ball handling brother?
Yeah, then he had a jerry curl when we was hooping.
Yeah, man. Everybody wanted him, man. I went to pick him up one day and he was back there drinking. I was like, oh.
He jumped
Man,
off the porch early,
early, man. All y'all, man. I should come on, man. Y'all, but I wasn't stupid, you know. You know, some of you cats, man, was, you know, but then that's okay. As long as you was winning, it was all right with me.
For sure. Now, why didn't you ever try to coach high school? You know what I'm saying? I feel like you was a
My,
good coach, mentor.
oh man, I had numerous opportunities to do that,
Mm,
but I preferred younger young men, man, because that's where you catch them, man, right at the age of I think it was like 12 on up, man, to about 14, and that's where you really can install in young men the right thing to do, and
mm.
that's where you got to catch them at that age, you know. And that was always my goal to do that, catch them at that young age, and then send them to cats like Diener and Gordon and all them kind of cats who but didn't even thank me for using all my players to win their state championship.
Man,
Yeah,
that's crazy, right?
you did it? Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was that
Hey,
man.
hey, speaking of Vincent, I go to Vincent. Now I'm playing it with my cousin Tyson. Rest in peace, Carl, Kurt,
Right, right, right,
Billy.
right, right.
We stat. You see us go undefeated when Tyson is sophomore. I'm a freshman. We
I
go
did.
undefeated on JV, but then they transfer. So I want to hold on. Answer this because I don't know to this day. I didn't heard so many different stories. The reason
Okay.
why Tyson and everybody transferred because they said you got into it with Diener. Is that true?
Well, not really.
Okay.
But me and Dina had some things to say and talk about. And then, of course, Dale and Vic them is over there at the Running Rebel. They was like, well, Mark's starting this program up, man. And, but me and Dina never, man, we was really close, man. But we never resolved that little problem we had. And I ain't going to say nothing about it, because it's gone. It's gone. But man. You know how it was. But Medina was my boy, man. He
Yeah.
really was, man, because he taught, man, some great fundamentals to y'all, man. Great fundamentals, man. And one of them was to keep y'all under control.
And that
Because
he did.
y'all up there with Scott, y'all was like rabbits, man. You know how I let y'all press and shoot. Press and shoot. But if we had to, we're going to a zone. But y'all was capable of being great defensive players. Like you very seldom see them now, man. Like
Yeah.
you and Cecil, man. Remember Cecil,
Yeah.
man? Cecil, man. He was really a shooter at Sarah Scott, man. But when he went to Washington, he turned into a defensive player, man, because I would always put him on the best player, like I would do you. Put him
Mm-hmm.
on the player, because
Yeah.
I can count on you, Q.
Yeah.
You
Count
know
on.
that.
You already
I
know.
count on your nephew, and you know it.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, well, Unc, I'm gonna tell you this. When that situation happened, we all grabbed our transfer papers. I
Yeah.
just stayed because I knew I was playing varsity the following year. But
Right,
when
right.
Tyson, but when Tyson them left, I'm
Everybody I
gonna
know.
tell you the truth, Unc. Tyson, Carl, Kurt, all of us, we stay. I think we won the gold ball.
Easy.
Easy the following year, Tyson Jr. year.
Easy, man. Easy, man. With Marcus, that would have been easy, man.
That would have been
Yeah,
easy.
because y'all had the mindset for it. And y'all had the good point guards.
Yeah.
Good
Now,
point guards, man.
now, Tyson goes to Custer. Now,
Okay.
when Tyson go to Custer, I met Vincent.
Yeah,
I've been knowing you since third, fourth grade.
right,
Tyson's
right.
on a fast break. I take Tyson out. The
Right.
whole Kingsby family about to beat me up. And this is the first time I'm like, Mr. Kingsby, I didn't try to hurt
We
him,
want
man.
you know we want to go jump on you. Just did a
You
lot
go
of
all the
work.
way to the bench, Unc. You was cute. You gave me that stare down. I'm like, oh man, Unc about to
Hey,
get on
you
my
know I
tail.
regret that to this day because I know you didn't try to do that, man.
Yeah, yeah,
You know that.
yeah.
You know that. And I keep apologizing to you. But man, it was almost like in Cooley High when the cat said Vice Lords and all the cats stood up. That was funny though, man. But yeah, man, it was that was the first time I really was upset at you for a little while, but not a long time.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, you know what a love is, baby.
yeah, for
No
sure.
doubt.
Yeah, for sure.
You still see Billy?
Huh? Say it again.
You still see Billy?
Oh yeah, me and Billy, we talk about once, twice a week, FaceTime or text. Yeah, I was actually on the phone with him yesterday.
Good, y'all make sure y'all stay in touch, man, because you know a friend is somebody you don't have to see every day, but when you see him, he's your friend,
Your friend.
and that's important, and that's good to know, man. Because you know people will stab you in the back in a minute, man.
Yeah,
You know, especially when they see you doing good things.
yeah, for sure.
Always be aware that it's always a Judas in the bunch,
Yeah,
and because you spiritually feel, you're discerning.
I agree
My
with
God.
you 1,000%. You know that.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Now, I meant to ask you this earlier, How was it? How was it coaching your son Tyson?
Uh, it was easy and it was hard because I put so much pressure on him, man. And he would come home crying, you know, Daddy, how would you chump, you know, yeah, go. But yeah, it was one of them things where I put a lot of pressure on him. In fact, I didn't even let him come into the house until he hit 9 out of 10 free throws. Sometimes it'd be freezing cold out there, man, you know. So I did all the girls, everybody like that, man. What I did, everybody, all the kids was first team all city, man. Even the girls, man, you know. So granddaughters, grandsons, you know. So it comes like with the ability to just bring it out of a kid, but
Mm-hmm.
make sure that he stays respectful to adults, because that's where you learn from, man.
Your
And
adults.
it takes that term. It takes a village to raise a kid. That's a fact, man. Because when you leave home, you got teachers, you got basketball coaches, you got other of your friends, parents, mothers. So it takes a village, man, and all of that wrapped together, man, makes a complete person, and people will see that.
Yeah, yeah. Got to stick together. Got to stick
Got
together.
to, man. Got to.
It's difficult. Now, you've been around for a long time, and
Yes,
you've
sir.
seen a lot change in the community, in the world, in the
Mm-hmm.
city of Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm.
When you see basketball and how coaching and how these coaches getting money for these players, how do that make you feel?
Bad. If that's the case, I'd be a millionaire. See, it wasn't about the paper, man, because that comes with the work. Uh, what they should concentrate more on is making sure that kids' parents get the right amount of money, and then you know if they want to chip up a little something to you, ain't nothing wrong with that. But you got these coaches now, man. They just out of control, man. And
Yeah,
there really ain't no coaches, man.
that's what I'm saying.
They grab talent. Then you can make talent, man. You know, people could just have ability to do something, but you can bring it out of a kid, man. And man, ain't nothing like a late bloomer, man. I'm telling you, man. Them late bloomers is out of this world, man. And
Mel,
that's what brings out the late bloomers. You know, and that money, man. If money is, we need money to survive, but money ain't everything, man.
yeah.
I heard the Beatles say money can't buy you love. It can't buy you love, but it can buy you sex.
I knew what
That's
you was into.
man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. That's a fact, Q. You know.
I knew what you was getting to, That's why that's so funny.
Well, yeah, man. You
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah. Yeah, I have plenty conversations too, with like the coaching now. Maybe because I am, quote unquote old school. I'm just so,
You are, yeah.
So when I
Yeah.
see a 5-star player, doing good for herself or got a good, bright future ahead of him. And all I hear is the coach getting $1,600 for him. Like that can mess up this kid career, bro. Like how you feel about that though, Unc? A 5-star player that on the way to the NBA and the guy taking money from him?
Yeah, that's deep.
That's deep.
And that's what I said. That come with some of those younger guys, man, that come up and they were more impressed with money than the. So they see money as a way to make them look big. They walk around big old gold chains and stuff on.
Yeah.
Man, you kidding me? You got to have verbal rap ability, man, in order to do anything, man.
Yeah.
And one of my gifts was the rap. I used to walk slow and talk fast. One of them kind of things, But you learn to grow out of it because it's a difference between knowledge and wisdom. See, in education, you're given a lesson that then you take a test, which is knowledge. Now, you know what I mean? But in life, you're given a test that teach you a lesson. That's wisdom.
You dropping it. I hope people understand this when they watch this or understand what you just said, because that's deep. That's deep.
Yeah, well, everybody don't get it, but the ones that get it are the ones that continue to survive in the right manner.
Exactly. The ones who don't, 6 feet deep, right?
Oh, it's deep, man.
It's deep. Yeah.
It's deep.
It's deep. Man, listen, man, Unc dropped them gems, baby. That's why I'm always glad that I just listened to, my elders, respected them.
Yes, sir.
Soak it all in. Like, I've always been like that. Like, what they call it, Unc, a hard head make a soft ass.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
A real soft ass.
Yeah.
See, y'all didn't get whoopings like we did. Shit. Woo!
Yeah, my generation said we get beatings.
Man, we used to run around tables, man, and the littlest one get caught, beat half to death. We throw each other in front. Hey, man, they didn't play back then. We got whooped with my daddy had, man, a bull whip, man. And my mama was the one that'd kill you, though. My daddy, he just look at you. The mothers don't play, boy.
Don't play.
And then that's one thing about them, though, man. They bring the love to you, but it's the man that needs the love, because once he get that from that woman, man, and nothing he won't do for her.
Yeah,
that's what keep marriages, man. That's what keep marriages.
That's what keep marriages on.
And 52 years, man. It wasn't easy for me doing that. Yeah. But I managed by the grace of God.
That's what I'm saying.
Because if it weren't for God, women would take over the world, man. Are you kidding me?
I feel like
they'd take it right over in front of a man. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's a man weakness.
Yeah, but I think women can run the world. I just think they're just too emotional.
Yeah, that's why God didn't let them do
it. This world will be crazier than what it is now.
Are you kidding me, man? Fights everywhere, man.
Yeah, fights everywhere.
Weave and fingernails everywhere. Oh, man, every time I go down the street, I see weave in the street. And I'm like, what's going on, man? Yeah. But that's the way of the world, man.
Hey, that's how it worked, though, Unc. But, Unc, I want to ask you about
man to keep that woman from being like that.
Say it again, Unc. I'm sorry.
A good man will keep that woman from being like that, because he'll give her what she needs.
That's true. But the woman also got to be appreciative, though, right?
Oh, you better. Some women ain't appreciative, man.
Yeah.
My wife still throws stuff against the wall if I bring it home and it ain't what she wants. So, listen, it's always going to be a challenge. That's what makes a marriage. See, because it's a scripture that said, two is better than one. For their reward is in their labor. The
Yep.
reward is in their labor, and that's the reward. You know, two is better than one because if you can't call it alone, Bible said, "Woe to you, man."
Yeah.
There ain't nobody to help pick you up there, man.
Mm.
But two, if they lay down together, they can keep warm. Remember that.
You
It's
dropped.
important to have a spouse. I'll be trying to teach my daughters, man, are you kidding me? Oh, I don't need no man. Don't say you came out of my house, dude.
Yeah.
You need a man.
Yeah.
You
That's
need a man.
that's real talk. Now, I'm gonna ask you this. You got a chance to see your grandchild play. Well, you got to see all your grandchildren play, but
Mhm.
you got a chance to see Danye Kingsby, your
Oh, yeah.
How was that process for? Because I know that you know, the uncles, y'all was all involved with his success. How was that? How was that journey getting Danye, you know, where he at today?
Well, first of all, I was his best friend.
Mm-hmm.
He did everything with me, man, and character, man. Like I tell you, ability to take. But one thing he was spoiled. He got spoiled, man, and it was hard for the coaches to say stuff to him. I didn't never spoil him. He would always do what I said. But he had got to the point where he figured his talent, you know, would take him there. But now he understood that it was the character that keep him there. And we done seen some good guys play some ball. That Brown, man, that Brown was something else over at Vincent, man.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, but I see some bad cats come out of Lincoln, man. I mean, out of Vincent, man. The Jose and all them cats. Rob, yeah, man. And what's that other one name?
I know you got James Wright, Deontay, Tatum, Boo Wade.
Boo Wade, all them cats. That one that went to North Carolina State.
Marshall Williams.
That Marshall Williams. I'm impressed with him now, man. I see the way he carry himself, man. And it's all about wisdom, man.
Yeah.
Wisdom.
All about wisdom. Yeah. Now, when did you spot the talent on Danye? When he was younger?
Well, yeah, yeah, man. I tied his hand up. You know, I used to make some job make you put your left hand, make you play with your right. So I tied his hand up, man, and he made about 3 or 4 left hand layups. Oh, interesting. But the thing is you see talent because you got to see what a kid want to do.
Mm-hmm.
See, you got a lot of cats that was ball players, man, that force that on their kids, man.
Yeah.
If they want to be ball players, they'll be at every game with you. They'll be sitting down watching games with you, and they'll talk basketball. That's when you know they real about it. You don't just grab a kid, say because this my son, I'm gonna make you something. So
Yeah.
you be spoiling a gift that's probably given to him to do something else by giving him your dream.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I had to let up on Lil Q. I was on Lil Q. Like,
I know you. I can imagine how you was on him.
Q bar, you got to hoop, and you got to be good at it. And
yeah.
You're not really into basketball, but I am hoping that he a late bloomer too, though.
Could possibly be a late bloomer, man. You know, because that's how it goes. You're not definitely interested in it right away.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get interested in ball, man, you'll know because they'll want to work out, they'll want to go play every day, and they'll talk basketball to you all the time. You know, so some kids like to draw. Man. You know, there's one kid in the classroom. They was mad at him because he's in my classroom, and we give a test, man. He wouldn't do nothing but draw, right? So they thought something was wrong with him, man. We went to the museum, man, and he was correcting the guys cat about the author of them pictures.
Yeah.
No, dude. So you never know where the talent is until a kid that you know.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with that. Now, you've been in the school system for a long time.
39 years.
Yeah. Is there anything that the administration or the school systems need to change? Because now that I'm older, I feel like schools need financial literacy, a credit class, stuff like that.
Well, you hit it right on the head. Not only that, but it needs a lot more black men in the system. See, it was grandfathered in when I was there that there should be more, white people working in the school system than black. But they allowed them to have their own schools, and even if you look at it, even we don't work together, man. We got people on top that could help do that, man. But they relying on money and they're doing what they're told, and they're afraid to lose their job first of all. But hey, if you reach out, like the moms, they got here, man. They got their own school now, man. They got their own shopping centers. Now that's a community. They got their own dryers or cleaners. They got all of that. They got it for their. That's what you call a community. We don't have a community here in Milwaukee because I haven't seen that.
Yeah. That's hot, man. I know they got to be frustrating sometimes. Just
very frustrating, man. And then they tell all these brothers that make all these millions of dollars that they in their contract they can't come back and do nothing in their shit. Ain't that something?
That's deep. That's another topic, Uncle. What?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's another. Now, I just found this out recently. You helped put together Summer Jam?
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. It's a number of things that I put together. I don't even talk about it, man. Work with SDC for years. The Running Rebels, AFY. Commissioners of a lot of that kind of stuff, and being in the background. But I was one that I didn't need that much credit, man, because credit to come to you, man. You didn't got to boast about nothing or what you got or whatever, man. People see. So yeah, Summer Jam, yeah, man. Hey, how'd you find that out, man? I was trying to keep stuff like that secret.
Listen, Uncle, I ain't mean to put you on the spot, but Willow just told me that, and I show Avery a lot of love. You know what I'm saying? Because I was
of course,
3-4 years out of college, and I feel like that kind of Summer Jam kept my name alive.
Yeah.
I was off the basketball scene. I went in college. I wasn't a pro, none of that. So for me, Summer Jam.
You was a pro. You just didn't get picked up.
Yeah. I just put basketball.
You was a pro.
Yeah.
Don't let nobody tell you wasn't no pro, man. You was, and I'm letting you know that now.
Yeah. So thank you, Unc. I appreciate that. But I gotta show you love too. I didn't know you was a part of Summer Jam, Unc. You talk all the time and you never told me, man.
Well, I don't really talk that much. I'm into teaching.
Yeah.
See, a student could never be as good as his teacher, but if he start right, he'll be just like him. Yeah, that's a fact. Most people say, "Oh man, he better than his daddy was." Oh, hold on, man. Let's rewind that. He was the teacher, but he'll be just as good as him if he taught.
Yeah, exactly. Crazy said, let's rewind now.
Let's rewind. Because you hear a lot of people say that, man. And, like I used to always get on Tyson quite a bit, man. Character, dude. Important. You know how I used to always get on it's your character, man. It's so important, man. It's funny, man, that you see people walking around, man, now look like they've been sucking on lemons all day. I'm like, what's wrong with you? You should be happy you got an opportunity to see life again today.
Yes.
But they're taking it for granted now, man, and they really don't care no more. They really don't care.
Yeah, I agree. Now, Unc, you coached a lot of talent.
Oh man.
I know you got favorites. Can you give me 5 or no?
Ooh, man.
Listen, hold on. We all human beings. I sit up and tell my guy, I can sit up here and tell you, Mr. King, like, oh man, like and I play with Marcus and Lil Billy and them, but my favorite is Draylon, Pre, Tory Johnson, Greg, Bouet. We human, so you know what I'm talking about. You human, and I know you coached a lot of players, and you looking at that like, oh man, here we go. And you got, all right, give me 3, 3.
Man, 3.
Give me 3.
Ooh, that's hard to do. I'm gonna tell you one really, Cecil Spreewell.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I say that, man, because man, he was that cat he was so he had such a beautiful spirit, man. Cecil was one always listening. Man, you just wanted me to say that. You know you are, man, so stop it, man. Yeah, and you know, Q, what you did. And I hate to put everybody on the spot, but you know, man, you got Bulletin, you got Marcus Land, you got my son Tyson. It's a number of guys, man, that young men that I coach, man. That I'm gonna put it out this way: everybody was my favorite.
I like that, I like that. I love that. I love that, I love that.
You know, because I don't like to pinpoint, but everybody was my favorite, man. Because I had a thing where after the first game, you know how to pick out the people that really is going to be cancer to the team.
Mm-hmm.
So after the first game, we would come back to Monday to practice, and I would say, who all wasn't pleased with their playing time? And everybody raised their hand. I say, all right, get up and get out of here so we can practice. I cut them.
Mm-hmm.
And so a lot of people don't know, you know, every year there'd be a vet said, oh, no. You better not say that because Mr. Kingsby going to throw you out if you weren't pleased with your time. So that's a way of learning. And then the next time they come out, you know, they're no better than to say they weren't pleased with their playing time. You earn your playing time, man.
Earn it, man.
Yeah. Diving
and
on food, all that kind of stuff, man, you know?
Yeah. And I'm gonna end it with this question right here.
Did I say something about Terrence Tatum, man?
Terrence Tatum. Did I?
Oh man, I had some players, man. Oh man. Weezy was one of my best players too, man. Wow. But anyway, you know Weezy, man, when he came over there from Phillips, man, this cat was a coach, man. I was like, man, this brother, I was sitting back and he run the whole team, man.
Yeah.
Now he said he got that big pizza place over there, though.
Yeah.
But that's all right, and that's good, man.
Yeah.
But end it with something, man. I know you ready to go. Me too.
No, you good, Unc. You know, I could talk to you for days, man. I'm being considerate of your time, man. I'll talk to you for hours, and days and days. You know that, Mr. Kingsby.
Yeah, you know how we do it, baby. Yeah. So, you got anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I was about to say, what advice would you give these young kids out here, especially that's going on today with the stealing cars, smoking weed, simping lanes, disrespecting their elders, all of this stuff? Like, what advice would you give these kids that you can still reach out to?
Spiritually, they're gonna have to find something. They're gonna have to find something, man. And until they find out God, life just ain't gonna make no sense to them, man. So you got to find out about the superior being, the Almighty, and give the gift that He granted to you in order for you not to. Hold on, man. Get out of there. That's Marblehead. Let me finish talking. That's Marblehead. That's one of my favorite grandsons. I shouldn't say favorite. Can I finish? Come get him.
So, your grandkids about to be on your tail now.
This is the triple great. You know, so. Yeah, but yeah, man. What was we saying? You know I'm old, I forgot.
No.
I bet you did too, man.
No, it was just, you said if you can't find God, if these kids can't find God.
I was just checking to see where you was at with it.
Oh, yeah, I pay attention, come on now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's important. And until these kids they don't pray enough, man. That's important, man. If they really want to lose all of that anger and stuff, man, they gotta let go and let God, man, for real. And what it's gonna do, it's gonna make them a better person. Because when they find that out, man, life just, if they don't find it out, life ain't gonna make no sense to them. But when they do find it out, they'll be a different person. They'll live different. So it starts at home. Starts at home. I never was one to sit down and get high with my kids. Never. I may have had a few drinks in front of them, but they weren't able to drink in front of me till they was like 23 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that. And then I figured that they can pick and choose what they need to do in life, because I already gave you the go ahead and the goodness in life, But I told them, remember, life ain't no bowl of cherries. Life ain't no bowl of cherries, man. You know yourself, man.
Yeah.
Got to go through something, and you got to be strong.
You got to be strong.
They only the strong survive, right?
Yeah, only the strong survive. Allen Iverson got it tatted on him.
Yeah, and you better remember that.
Yeah. Man, listen, I appreciate you so much. We were just on the phone, and I was excited to do this one, and I'm glad we got it done. Yeah, and shout out to your
kids. Guess what now, don't you?
Huh?
You can till the drink with me now, man.
Oh, okay. I got some Sprite right here. My drink down there.
I got some moonshine.
Yeah. OG. Cheers.
Hold on, let me tell one thing.
Okay.
Here's to life, man.
Cheers to life, man. Love you,
hey, since you so rich and I'm so poor, I'm gonna drink this up and you go buy some more.
Hey,
God bless you.
I know
that ain't no Sprite either. Don't be trying to fool.
No, it's Sprite, You see the
and this water.
yeah. But man, y'all got this Mr. Kingsby, mentor, wonderful father, coach, grandfather, you name it. Milwaukee 414 all day, legendary coach, mentor, you name it. I love you so much. Coming to the Barcode Podcast. We got it done, OG. Now you can sit back on your couch and watch this episode, man.
God bless you, man. And thanks for honoring me that way, man.
Yes.
It's a pleasure. Always.
Yeah, for sure, Mr. Kingsby.
See you later, brother.
All right. See you later.
Just touched down. Back on road. Counting money, man. You know how it goes. Hit the VIP and tell my to strike a pose. Hop in mode.